Let's be honest, navigating modern airports isn't what it used to be. The lines move faster than the announcements, the signage feels confusing, and by the time you reach your gate, you're already wondering when you'll sit down again. For most seniors, air travel doesn't just feel uncomfortable, it feels overwhelming. But what if I told you there are hidden perks specifically designed to make flying easier for older adults like you, and hardly anyone talks about them? These 7 senior traveler perks aren't fantasy. They're real. The problem? Airlines and airports don't put them on signs. They don't email you about them. And if you don't ask, you'll fly right past all the special treatment you deserve. So today, we're revealing 7 secret perks for seniors at the airport, with real-world tips on how to claim them. Because the truth is, you've earned an easier journey, you just have to know where to find it. Let's start with one of the easiest and most overlooked advantages. 1. Pre-boarding, you just have to ask. Most airports call for passengers who need extra time to board. But here's the catch. If you don't ask at the gate desk, or check that box during check-in, you may not be called. If you're dealing with joint stiffness, mobility concerns, or just prefer a slower pace, that boarding time isn't just helpful, it's stress-saving. Pro tip, walk up 15-20 minutes before boarding and politely say, "I'd appreciate early boarding today. I move a little slower." 9 out of 10 times, they'll tag your pass and give you advanced access to the plane, no fuss, no explanation needed. It's a quiet backstage pass that saves you from stressful bottlenecks. 2. Keep your shoes and jacket on age 75 plus. Yes, it's true. TSA allows seniors aged 75 and older to keep their shoes, belts, and light jackets on during screening. It's a simple way to reduce stress, avoid awkward bending, and skip the hassle of juggling items in a rush. But here's what's even more surprising. Some TSA staff forget. So don't be shy if asked to remove footwear unnecessarily. Gently remind them of the rule. They'll double check, realize you're right, and wave you through. 3. Free wheelchair and escort services, no disability proof needed. You don't have to use a cane, walker, or wheelchair every day to request one at the airport. If walking long distances wears you out or you simply want help navigating gates, a wheelchair escort can be requested for free with any airline when booking or at check-in. Here's how it works. Tell the ticketing staff or enter the request when reserving your ticket. An assistant will meet you at the curb or desk, take you through security, and bring you directly to your gate. No confusion, no wandering, no stress. It's not about weakness, it's about smart travel planning. Thousands of seniors use this service every day without feeling guilty. It's there because it helps make air travel more equal. 4. You may be seated closer to the front just by asking politely. Airlines hold certain seats for operational reasons or to reassign at the last minute. If you're a senior traveler and speak kindly to the gate agent before boarding, there's a chance they'll move you to a front row seat, closer to the bathroom, or even to an empty aisle. What triggers the move? A calm request and a respectful tone. Try saying, "If you happen to have an aisle seat closer to the front available, I'd be grateful. It makes the flight easier on my legs." If they say no, thank them anyway. But if they say yes, you just upgraded your comfort without paying a penny. 5. Airport special assistance cards are free, but first come, first served. Ever seen those airport electric carts zipping through terminals? They're not just for show, and they're not reserved strictly for VIPs or passengers with visible struggles. They're there for anyone who needs help, including seniors. Most airports allow seniors to request cart rides between terminals or gates, especially in large hubs like Atlanta, Dallas-Fort Worth, or Denver. Your name needs to be on the list early, though. Ask at check-in or at your arrival gate if a cart can be reserved. It's a quiet, efficient way to bypass endless walking and truly relax between legs of your trip. 6. Senior travel hotlines exist, but they're buried in fine print. This one's almost no one knows. Major airlines have customer support lines specifically for senior travelers. Why? Because seniors often need more personalized or slower paced support, and calling the standard number may connect you to reps in a rush. To use this perk, search the airline website and look under Accessibility, Special Services, or Unique Assistance Contacts. Better yet, call your airline in advance before your flight and add a special service request, noting your age and assistance level. It flags your name in the system and can open doors to priority service if things go wrong during a delay. 7. Discounts on baggage and services. They're real, but you have to know where to look. Here's one: airlines hide below the fold. Some carriers offer discounted or even waived baggage fees for older adults, especially members of AARP or similar travel programs. Also, a few regional and international airlines waive bag fees automatically if you check in person and show ID stating a qualifying senior age. It's rare, but it exists, and if you don't ask, you won't receive it. Even services like in-flight Wi-Fi often have 50% senior pricing during online check-in, but the opt-in window is small and airlines don't shout it from the rooftops. You've made it through the first half of this list, and as you already see, these aren't little hacks, they're powerful, unadvertised tools you can use to reduce strain and fly with more ease. The second half of this video includes how you can access lounges at a discount, skip long connections, contact airline staff faster than the crowd, and more. Ready to take it further? You've now learned 7 powerful secrets that transform the airport from a place of stress into a place of confidence and control, especially for senior travelers. Let's pause and reflect on what each of those perks really means. They're not just hacks. They're quiet advantages hiding in plain sight built into the system, but only available to those who know to ask. And for seniors, that knowledge isn't just helpful, it's protective. Think about this. How many trips have you taken where you didn't know you could board early, ride a cart to the gate, or breeze through TSA without taking off your shoes? No one tells you these things because airports are built to move people quickly, not kindly. The people who learn to ask for what they need, those are the people who fly better. And starting today, you're one of them. Let's break down the real-life impact of these perks for a moment. Early boarding isn't just about convenience. It means you won't have to navigate a crowded aisle with bags hitting your shoulders. You get extra time to settle in, store your item, and get comfortable before the overhead bins fill up and the rush begins. Skipping the TSA shoe shuffle at 75? That's not just a rule, it's a respect move. It says the system understands you're carrying more years, more wisdom, and that you shouldn't have to trade comfort for security. Getting a wheelchair or cart escort isn't about dependency, it's about preventing exhaustion before you've even gotten off the ground. You're still in control, you're just choosing a smoother, smarter way. And asking an airline agent for a better seat? That small moment of bravery of calmly speaking up can lead to a world of difference. More legroom, a short walk to the restroom, less post-flight soreness. These little wins add up over time. But here's the reality. Most senior passengers won't speak up. They think they're bothering the staff. They feel like travel doesn't belong to them anymore. They quietly accept bad seats, stand in long lines they didn't need to, and go home feeling defeated. That stops with you. You now have 7 confirmed 100% real airport perks that weren't made up by bloggers or influencers. They're built into policies, procedures, and systems just waiting to be claimed. And here's something most people don't realize. When you take advantage of these, you're not just helping yourself, you're inspiring others. The person behind you sees you board early, and maybe they realize they can ask too. The grandparent in the security line who struggles to bend down may learn by your example that they didn't need to. Travel opens doors. And you're going to walk through them like a pro, because now you're prepared. So let's make a plan. Take out a pen and paper or make a note in your phone of the 3 perks you plan to claim on your next trip. Maybe it's using the gate card. Maybe it's checking for senior lounge discounts. Maybe it's traveling with confidence knowing you don't need to undress for TSA screening ever again. And most importantly, don't wait to use them. Even if your trip is 6 months from now, bookmark this video, save your notes, and use those knowledge tools as soon as the opportunity rises. Because every airport trip should feel less like an obstacle and more like a home runway, one designed for you. If this video gave you even one helpful insight, help me share that with the people who need it most. Tap the like button that lets YouTube know this content is worth sharing with more travelers like you. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready for more senior-friendly travel tips that go beyond the basics. And most importantly, share this video with someone you travel with. Your spouse, your neighbor, your friend from church. Let them know they don't have to fly blind anymore. You're smart, you're experienced, and now you're informed. So the next time you roll your suitcase into that terminal, look around with confidence and remember this airport is built for everyone, but now you know how to make it work for you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, safe travels.